In Greek mythology, beauty is basically a form of currency. Take Helen of Troy, for example. Her beauty launched 1,000 ships, started a war, and turned her into the ultimate prize. But think about it. There's no personality under that. Does anyone know what her favorite color is? Does she like long walks on the beach? Nope. It's kinda sad, actually. It reminds me another sad thing. Let's be honest. Most of the gods are drop-dead gorgeous. Well, except for the hammer guy, Hephaestus. Poor dude got all the skills, but none of the looks. I mean, he's the god of craftsmanship, but clearly no one let him design his own face. And yet, somehow, he lands the most beautiful goddess of all. Aphrodite, talk about punching above your weight. So, here's the real question. Did Hephaestus win the prize with his skills? Or did Aphrodite win the prize with her beauty? Here's the thing, no matter how you slice it, beauty always ends up being an asset to trade. Did Hephaestus win with his craftsmanship? Sure, but Aphrodite definitely cashed in with her looks. It's like the ultimate exchange. I'll give you world-class beauty, you give me a really nice chair. So, does this whole beauty as currency thing reflect relationships in Greek society? Probably. Women and beauty, totally tradable assets. But don't hit me with the patriarchy thing, because let's be real. Greek men worship their mothers like actual goddesses. I mean, they've got statues, prayers, the whole 9 yards. It's like wife for trade, but mom's on a pedestal. It's the original mama's boy situation. Look at the Athena. She's fascinating, but she doesn't reflect any typical femininity. No mood swings, no seductive powers, none of the stuff the other goddesses have. She's like the perfect design of a woman. I'm not saying those things define women, but clearly the other goddesses have them on full display. Meanwhile, Athena's out here with no impulsive decisions and zero interest in playing the love game. And it makes sense. She was born from Zeus's head. That's why she's smart and wise. And honestly, it explains why Zeus runs after women like a headless chicken. Poor guy gave up his brain, and now he's just out here trying to fill the void. And let's talk about the aesthetic of these goddesses. Ever notice that none of them have, well, grand assets? I mean, I'm a fan of smaller details, but realistically, why are all these goddesses designed like that? There's a rumor, of course. Most Greek men had male partners, and let's just say the man-like-woman image was pretty preferable back then. They even believed the real, deep love could only happen between men. And speaking of goddess designs, let's not forget Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. Born from the testicles of a titan. Yeah, you heard that right. I don't know about you, but that definitely raises my suspicions. Like, are we really surprised Greek men preferred a more manly aesthetic, when the literal goddess of beauty came from a pair of cosmic balls? You know, as men, we've always envied women's ability to create life. I mean, think about it. While they're out there literally creating people, we're like, look, I built this empire, I conquered this land. As if that's the same thing. We started competing with our creations, our conquests, until suddenly, creating life didn't seem as important anymore. But here's the thing, we still can't resist beauty. No matter how much we build or conquer, we'll sacrifice everything for it. We created whole empires and then burned them down just because someone smiled at us the right way. Beauty became the ultimate trade item, and we're just out here trading kingdoms for a pretty face. Anyway, if you liked it, do things like subscribe and all other stuff.